What if Spider-Man fell in love, not with someone from his world, but from a darker one? A world where heroes are broken, where costumes don't inspire hope, only fear, where saving people doesn't make you a symbol, it makes you a liability. This is the story of Peter Parker and Laurie Juspeczyk's Silk Spectre 2. A man defined by responsibility, a woman defined by survival. What if they met? What if they married? And what would happen when hope tried to live inside a world that rejected it? 1. The fractured heroes. Peter Parker has always believed one thing above all else: people are worth saving. Laurie Juspeczyk doesn't. In her world, heroes were outlawed. Masks became symbols of obsession, trauma, and corruption. The Minutemen fell apart. The Watchmen broke each other. Laurie became Silk Spectre not because she wanted to, but because her mother forced the costume onto her. Meanwhile, in another universe, Spider-Man swung freely across New York, saving strangers who barely noticed him, yet still smiled. Their meeting happens because of Dr. Manhattan. A fracture in reality, a moment where universes touch. Spider-Man finds himself in a rain-soaked city that feels wrong. No Avengers, no friendly neighborhood cheers, only silence and posters that say, "Vigilantes are illegal." And then he meets her. Silk Spectre watches him from a rooftop. No awe, no admiration, only suspicion. 2. First contact. Their first interaction is not romantic. Laurie assumes Spider-Man is dangerous, another masked lunatic chasing validation. Peter assumes she's another hero who just needs a joke to loosen up. That joke earns him a punch. She fights brutally. No superpowers, just raw experience. Peter realizes something terrifying. She doesn't fight to save people. She fights to survive. And Laurie realizes something equally strange. Spider-Man holds back. He cracks jokes while bleeding. He protects civilians before himself. He apologizes when he accidentally breaks things. To her, that's insanity. To Peter, she looks exhausted. 3. Love grows in the wrong world. They work together out of necessity. Peter wants to go home. Laurie wants the universe stable before Manhattan makes things worse. Between missions, conversations happen. Peter talks about Uncle Ben, about responsibility, about believing people can be better. Laurie talks about her mother, about being sexualized as a teenager, about men who wore masks to hide their cruelty. Peter doesn't flirt, he listens. For the first time, Laurie feels seen as a person, not a symbol. For the first time, Peter sees a hero who survived without faith. And slowly, affection forms. Not fireworks, not fantasy, but quiet understanding. When Peter reaches out and removes his mask not for drama, but for trust, Laurie realizes something shocking. He is still kind. For marriage across realities, Peter is offered a choice. Dr. Manhattan can send him home. But Laurie asks the question Peter never expected: what if you stayed? What if Spider-Man tried to be a hero in a world that hated heroes? They marry in secret. No costumes, no witnesses, just vows spoken honestly. Peter promises responsibility. Laurie promises truth. Their marriage is not easy. Peter struggles with a world where helping people gets him arrested. Laurie struggles with loving someone who still believes in hope. But slowly, something changes. People start whispering. A masked man who doesn't kill. A woman who protects children before herself. The city doesn't cheer, but it hesitates. 5. The Watchmen conflict. Rorschach doesn't trust Spider-Man. Ozymandias sees him as a variable. Dr. Manhattan sees him as irrelevant. Until Peter stops a catastrophe that was meant to happen. He saves lives that were supposed to die. For the first time, Manhattan hesitates. Laurie realizes the truth. Spider-Man is dangerous to this world. Not because he's violent, but because hope is contagious. The Watchmen fracture again. Peter refuses to accept a necessary genocide. He chooses people. Laurie chooses Peter. They become fugitives. But symbols spread. Children draw spider symbols in chalk. Parents whisper about a hero who still cares. 6. The final sacrifice. The universe begins collapsing. Manhattan tells Peter the truth. Hope cannot survive here. Peter answers simply, "Then I'll die trying." To stabilize reality, one anchor must be removed. Peter volunteers. Laurie begs him not to. He kisses her forehead. "Someone taught me that doing the right thing always costs something." Peter Parker fades from existence. The universe stabilizes. The world forgets Spider-Man, except one person. 7. Silk Spectre's legacy. Years later, Laurie stands alone on a rooftop. She wears a new symbol beneath her coat, not a spider, but a small red emblem. She smiles just slightly. In this world, heroes still fail, people still lie, power still corrupts. But somewhere in the darkness, kindness survived. Because Spider-Man didn't change the world, he changed her, and sometimes, that's enough.